Welcome to Beyond Soup, where I put up all sorts of stuff. Today we have this TDK DA5700 digital audio CD recorder. I wanted to show you how to record on this unit. There's a couple of ways to do it. One is through the internal player, playing a disc here and then recording on the record side directly, or through a connection with a different source through the back using an optical in or a line in here, and then recording in real time or one-time speed from there. So you can do that two different ways. When you turn this thing on, it will provide you with some information once you start putting in your disc. First thing is to make sure that you're using a CDR music disc, okay? You got to make sure it says music, or else you can't utilize this player and play those discs on a different player. And then secondly, let's go ahead and open this up. And what it'll show you is that it will read the disc and see if it's a blank disc or not, and how much space it has there. So it takes a little bit of time just for it to go ahead and see if the disc is blank, and there you go. It confirms the disc is blank. And then on this side, I am hoping for a miracle, because I am making a disc, a copy of already a recording disc, and I just noticed that I've got some scratches on this thing. So I'm hoping that it'll get through and just go ahead and record. So let's go ahead and do that. And this side obviously is only on the play side, so it'll show that it's got 21 minutes and 37 seconds, and it's got a 8 tracks. And then on this side you've got an input, so you hit these, and depending on what you have connected, you can set it for coaxial, analog, or optical. But if it's you're recording from here to here, it does it automatically, so it'll know internally that you are recording from here. And then you've got your dub speed. This unit has 4 times dubbing, which is great. So because I'm recording from one side to the other side, you can set this as well from either 1 time, 4 times, or 2 times, as you can see there. So we want it at 4 times. And then once we've got it set there, and then we literally hit the enter button, and then it'll show you again 0 information, 0 there, and then it will start the kind of recording process. Now it reads it right there, and there it goes. It is recording. The chipmunks are out. Okay, so that's gonna record in 4 times the speed. So we'll go ahead and wait for this recording all the way through. Hopefully it goes right through all 8 tracks. Again, I have some scratches on the unit, so I don't know if that's gonna make any kind of like issues or anything. I'm hoping it doesn't. Okay, it's fast 4 times, and then it should finalize by itself. Once it gets all the tracks, it should finalize automatically, so the CD will be ready to be played. All right, so this is the 8th track. So this should end soon, and let's see what's gonna happen as soon as it ends and go through that process of finalizing the disc itself, because we are recording directly from the unit and into the other side, so that makes it pretty easy to dub a CD. There it is. It's showing you the PMA write, and it's completed. So now it's going to finalize by itself, and it's that pretty much that simple, where you can see everything on the screen on what it's doing. Takes about a minute or so just to finalize the disc, and that's common in most players that have the CD recording capability. All right, there you go. Now it says complete. It made a exact copy, 21 and 37 seconds, 21 and 37 seconds. So now what we can do is open this up. Now it's finalized. You can take this disc and play it on any player out there. And let's now go ahead and play this on this side, because it's kind of treating it like another player. And then it should read the table of contents. There it is. Super nice. Hit the play button. There it is. That's awesome. Super simple, easy, great unit to have. Remember that when you are using an external source, you may have to do these finalizing manually, because it's not an automatic process when you're using an outside source, okay? Because it doesn't know what it's supposed to do. So anyway, that's it for this TDK DA5700 CD recording or recorder. Showed you the features on this thing as far as making sure you could record. That's the main part of this. All right. Anyway, comment and please subscribe to the Beyond Soup, where I put up all sorts of stuff. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video.